There's more to planning for retirement than just achieving a savings goal because if you miss one little detail, it could cost you a fortune. And here to talk about it is David Lukas, a 17-year veteran of the financial services industry and host of the David Lukas Show. It's heard on radio stations throughout Little Rock for over 10 years. And David, there's no room for mistakes as you plan for retirement, is there?
Hey, Ashley, it's good to talk to you. And you're right. If you overlook or just underestimate one little thing, there could be significant financial consequences. All too often, someone comes to us for the first time. They've been retired for a handful of years and they realize they missed a critical issue. They know they're in trouble, and unfortunately, in many cases, it's too late to do anything about it. So they have to make big sacrifices to their lifestyle in retirement, or they're forced to polish up their resume and go back to work, and that's no fun. And nobody wants to be in that position, Ashley.
Yeah, so planning for retirement is more complicated than people realize.
Yes, planning for retirement is a lot more complicated than just achieving some magic number or savings goal. You have to have a carefully thought out plan, including for reducing taxes, filing for your Social Security, paying for health care, generating income. There are a lot of different moving parts. And the people who will be retiring, let's say the next 5 years, could face even greater hurdles than even previous generations, Ashley.
So, what kind of challenges are we talking about?
Yeah, highly regarded tax experts, economists are heeding the warnings now. Massive tax increases are almost a certainty, and they could be just around the corner, unfortunately. And these tax increases won't, I want to point out, they just won't impact the wealthy. They could impact all hardworking Americans. And these increases could have a devastating impact on your IRA, your 401k. You think about it, you've got record low interest rates. They're forcing investors to take on more risk in search of yield. You've got old man inflation that could come roaring back and rob you of your purchasing power in retirement. I could go on, and none of these issues are insignificant, Ashley. So this is no time for complacency.
So, how can you make sure that you don't miss anything?
Great question, Ashley. It's what you don't know that can hurt you. And that's why we've created a free checklist, or what we call it the retirement planning checklist. And this checklist is a result of decades of financial planning experience working with thousands of families here in Central Arkansas. It covers 31 pillars of retirement planning, and it covers topics like taxes, healthcare, investing, generating income, Social Security, Medicare, and more. And we've received such a great feedback about this checklist, and it could be the single most valuable tool that could help you avoid making any mistakes and help you retire successfully. I'd love to give one of these to every one of your viewers who are watching right now, the retirement planning checklist.
Ah, thank you, David. And do you want to retire in the next 5 years? Well, make sure you don't overlook or underestimate anything as you plan for retirement. This free retirement planning checklist could be the single most valuable tool that could help you avoid any mistakes and retire successfully. To get your free retirement planning checklist, call 501-222-3327. This offer is only available for the people who call today. So call 501-222-3327.